At sunrise over a wide East African wildlife reserve, golden light stretched across open grasslands where a bonded pair of elephants wandered peacefully away from their herd. The bull, massive with long curved tusks, moved with quiet confidence, often positioning himself protectively beside the gentle cow who searched slowly beneath scattered acacia trees. They had grown up within the same large family group, surviving droughts and long migrations together, and their bond was clear in every step they took. One cool morning, as mist hovered above the land, the bull noticed that his companion's belly had begun to swell unusually. Her pace slowed, and she paused more often to rest. Sensing that something important was happening, the pair drifted away from the rest of the herd, seeking a calmer place with shade, water, and safety. They eventually settled near a narrow river lined with thick grass and tall trees. The water ran clear and cold, and birds gathered along the banks while the elephants grazed in silence. Not far away, 3 wildlife rangers, Daniel Brooks, Luis Herrera, and Malik Njoro, noticed that the pair had separated from their herd. Through binoculars, they followed their movements day after day, concerned about the cow's growing belly and slower steps. Unsure whether she was sick or expecting a calf, the rangers recorded observations carefully while maintaining distance. As weeks passed, the swelling became more pronounced, and the cow moved with increasing difficulty, often leaning against trees or resting for long periods while the bull stood guard nearby. One afternoon, when the bull walked off briefly to drink from the river, the rangers approached cautiously and used a mild tranquilizer to examine the cow. Their quick medical assessment revealed that she was not ill but heavily pregnant. What surprised them most was the size of her abdomen, far larger than typical pregnancies they had seen. They estimated that birth was only a few months away and decided to monitor her closely without disturbing the natural environment. They quietly left, allowing her to awaken peacefully and reunite with her protective companion. As time passed, the elephants followed a gentle daily routine, grazing in early morning light while the bull scanned the horizon for danger. The cow's condition became more demanding. She struggled to walk and ate less frequently. The rangers continued watching from a distance, collecting notes and sharing quiet concern about what might happen during delivery. Eventually, one warm afternoon, the cow collapsed onto the grass, unable to stand. Her low cries echoed across the plain while the bull circled anxiously, touching her with his trunk in reassurance. Recognizing the urgency, the rangers approached slowly, careful not to alarm the bull. To their relief, he stepped back slightly, sensing their intention to help. They examined the cow and realized she was in labor but too weak to push effectively. Afraid that anesthesia might harm the unborn calves, they administered a medication designed to strengthen contractions. Within minutes, her breathing deepened, and waves of effort moved through her body. The bull watched from nearby, ears flicking and trunk swaying with nervous energy. Then, in a moment none of them would ever forget, the first calf slipped onto the soft grass. Cheers were barely whispered before a second calf appeared, astonishing everyone present. Just as they thought the miracle was complete, another strong contraction brought a third calf into the world. The rangers stood stunned, realizing they were witnessing an event almost unheard of in elephant conservation. Joy quickly mixed with worry as the newborn struggled to breathe steadily. The rangers provided supportive treatment to both the exhausted mother and her tiny calves. The bull stepped closer, gently touching each newborn with his trunk as if memorizing their scent. After ensuring stability, the rangers retreated to a safe distance, watching through binoculars as the mother rested. Nearly half an hour later, she slowly rose to her feet, ears flapping as afternoon light illuminated her and the 3 wobbly calves beneath her belly. The bull approached and greeted her with soft touches, and together they encouraged the babies to stand. One by one, the calves took shaky steps, their small trunks swinging clumsily while tall grass rustled around them. As the sun began to sink, warm wind carried distant calls from other elephants across the reserve. The family started walking back toward their herd, occasionally turning toward the rangers as if acknowledging their presence. From afar, the rangers watched with quiet pride, cameras capturing the unforgettable scene of three calves moving side by side between their parents' legs. Soon the larger herd appeared on the horizon and gathered around them in a protective circle, welcoming the newborns with gentle rumbles and touches. News of the rare birth spread quickly among conservation teams and researchers eager to learn more about the extraordinary event, yet the rangers remained focused on protecting the family and ensuring the calves' survival during their fragile early months. Evening shadows stretched across the red earth as the elephants disappeared slowly into tall grass, their footsteps blending with the sound of wind. Daniel, Luis, and Malik exchanged quiet smiles, aware that they had witnessed a moment that would live forever in their memories and contribute to future conservation efforts. The vast reserve felt different now, filled with new life and hope. As darkness settled and stars began to appear, the image of the mother walking proudly with her three calves remained etched in their minds, a symbol of resilience, teamwork, and the beauty of the wild. If this story moved you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you can join us for more unforgettable wildlife journeys and stories in the adventures ahead.